is, let's come to the syllabus. History syllabus completed. Question answers, I think consumer behavior, few question answers left, or it's discussed.
Ma'am, I've done the whole.
Consumer behavior, few question answers are left. English literature,
Nothing.
videos. Suhani, Aishwarya, Purva, Advait, Dheeraj, switch on your videos. All right, children, I'm sharing my screen with you all. Just let me know once it is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sujal, switch on your video. Dheeraj,
my video is on.
Suhani, Aishwarya, and Advait. Switch on your videos, children.
Ma'am, my video is on only.
You switched it on just now. Suhani, Aishwarya, and Advait, you all are neither responding nor switching on your videos. I called out your name so many times. I'll have to remove you all if you all do not switch on your videos. Please take things seriously, children. Advait, switch on your video, beta. Okay. So let's continue. I remember I had explained to you all about session 3. We have completed session 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We
And I
completed.
remember we have discussed this question also in class.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am, we also
ma'am.
did session 5, I think so.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Then we did session 5. Okay. All right. So session 5.
No, ma'am, that is we have completed.
Ma'am, we completed this.
We'll have to do this now. The Delhi there.
Ma'am, we even did this.
I had asked. I had stopped here, right? I told you all what will be the difference, and you all get the answers. Now
No.
let's start with this question 4. Question 4. Ready, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Make a list of 3 things you want to purchase in the coming month and think about the price you are willing to pay for each. Find out the actual price. Okay, this you all had given me answer for this question also. Somebody told me you wanted to buy a shoe. Remember?
And ma'am, Harry Potter book. That
Yes, one student told me that he or she wants to buy Harry Potter book also. Let's. So I hope you all have completed in your notebook till here, children. Till session 5. Yes. Let's
Yes.
start
I have
session-
not drawn this table yet.
Yes.
I have not drawn this table yet.
No, this table is not what you have to do. These are just the example we had discussed in class in the previous history period. I remember I had discussed in class. One student told me that I think it was Shlok, who said he wants to buy a shoe, right?
Yes,
From
ma'am,
your
but I have not done it, ma'am.
Okay, you have not completed. Okay,
Yes,
complete
this
it in your
question.
notebook as soon as possible. Okay, sir?
Question.
Good, good, good for being honest. All right, next is the demand curve reflects the willingness to pay of 6 consumers. How much is Tina willing to pay? Can you see the table? Can you see the table? Children, refer to your textbook. And refer to the map given in your textbook also. Okay, how much is Tina willing to pay?
8 rupees.
8 rupees. Okay, how much is Chetna willing to pay?
5 rupees.
5 rupees.
Okay, all right. Quantity of Rangoli packets. Shade, how many people will purchase Rangoli in the graph alongside? Can you see the graph given alongside in your textbook? Refer to your textbook, children. Can you see the graph?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now tell me, how many people will purchase Rangoli in the graph alongside, which is given next? How many people will purchase the Rangoli?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes.
Ma'am, Chetan, Ravi, Sita, Tina.
Okay. So number, give me the total number. They are not asking you to tell the names.
Ma'am, 4.
Number. How many means number? Okay. 4.
Ma'am,
According
4
to you, it
people.
is 4. What about other students? What about other students? 4? 4
No,
people.
ma'am, it is not 4. It is 6. I think so.
Check,
And
check.
four
See the
people
graph.
can buy.
Yes. See the graph. And tell me how many people do you think in the graph will purchase the Rangoli?
And
Ma'am, four only.
Four
Okay.
people.
Okay.
4, ma'am.
What about the rest of the students? Anyone with any different answer? All right. So 4 is the correct answer. Now, who would choose not to buy Rangoli? Justify.
Ma'am,
Now, one of
can
the
I
students gave me the names of all these 4 people who will buy. All right. So now you tell me among this list who will not buy and why that person will not buy.
Ma'am, Bimla and Mona will not buy because they are paying below the actual price.
Okay. They are
Ma'am, they
paying
have to pay more than the
below.
price
Yeah,
they
that's what.
expected.
If they are paying below the actual price, that means they will buy. When they will not buy, which condition they'll not buy? When they'll have to pay more than their budget, isn't it?
Hmm.
If, for example, they have a budget of 4 rupees, and if they have to pay more than that, what will happen? Most probably they will.
Not buy it.
Right. Got it? Got it, everyone? So who are the 2 students who will, students I'm saying, who are the 2 people who will not buy? Tell me the name.
Bimla and Mona.
Bimla and Mona.
Mona.
Bimla and Mona. Why? Because Bimla, what is the budget of Bimla?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Four.
still
4
Four
rupees.
rupees.
Okay, and what is the price they had to pay?
5 rupees.
5
more
rupees.
Okay,
And the
what
consumer
about
surplus is a
Mona?
minus.
And what
Three.
about Mona?
3.
3 rupees.
Ma'am,
3 rupees.
3
3
rupees is
rupees.
the budget. But what is the actual price?
5 rupees.
5
5
rupees.
rupees.
So how many extra she'll have to pay?
2 rupees extra.
2 rupees extra she'll have to pay if she wants to buy. Therefore, she will most probably choose not to buy. Got it? So you have justified the answer why they will not buy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calculate the consumer surplus for each person. Okay. Now come on, calculate and tell me. For example, the first one is done for you. Do it and then we'll discuss.
ma'am, I have done it.
Okay. Let the
Ma'am, I've
others.
done it.
Ma'am,
Let the
should we do in the course book itself?
Yeah, do it in the course book itself. Let me know once you all have done. It is not difficult, children. Shall I discuss? Okay,
Yes,
do it.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do it. Everyone do it. Then there's a point in this.
Excuse me,
I'm
ma'am.
done.
Yes.
there is someone named Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Ma'am, there's someone named Wi-Fi.
Yes. Wait.
Ma'am,
let
it
me-
must be Joshua.
Wait, children. Wait.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
it is
Dheeraj
it's
Sharma,
Joshua.
1 minute. Dheeraj, you have switched off your video. I'm removing you, Dheeraj. Next is Arav, switched off your video. I'm removing you. Okay, who is this Wi-Fi? Let me just check.
I'm
It's
Joshua.
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 Ma'am, it's Joshua.
Joshua, why is it named as Wi-Fi? Please rename yourself, Joshua. Joshua, rename yourself. All right, let's continue. Joshua, just rename yourself. It's looking as Wi-Fi. All right, so let's continue the discussion. So what will be the consumer surplus for Sita, children?
2
2
rupees.
rupees. Very good. Very good. What will be the consumer surplus for Ravi?
Ma'am, 1
6 rupees. 1 rupee. 1 rupee.
How come 6 rupees? Who said 6 rupees?
Ma'am, by mistake, I said
The
that.
budget. Okay. And 5 rupees is the amount which the child had to pay. Okay. Suhani, switch on your video. Okay. So now 1 rupee will be the extra amount, the consumer surplus. What about Chetna?
0
Ma'am,
rupees.
zero.
0.
0 rupees, because
Zero.
price billing is 5 and price to be paid is also 5. Okay. So 0 rupees will be the consumer surplus. All right. What about Bimla then?
Ma'am,
Minus
minus
one.
one.
Minus 1.
Minus 1, because Bimla's budget is 4, but she had to pay 5 rupees. And Mona?
Minus two.
Minus 2. Okay, good. Next is, a branded company released a new range of shirts. The following people showed interest. A, calculate the consumer surplus of each if the prices of the shirt was 500. Okay, now 5, just write down in the second column 500, everyone.
It is
Yes,
the same as the first question.
Yes, it is same as the first question, but here the surplus will be different for each. Let's see.
Yes, ma'am, but 2 zeros.
It is in hundreds.
Yeah, just write
Ma'am,
5.
that's the only difference.
Yes. So y'all can give me the answers then. Janki, consumer surplus will be how much?
300.
300.
Very good.
300.
Sachin,
200.
200. Okay, very good. Himanshu,
100.
100.
100. Okay. Arpan,
0.
0.
Arpan will be 0 because 500 only he had as the budget. What about Leela?
Minus 100.
Minus 100.
Minus 100. Okay. Srinivas?
Minus
Minus
200.
200. Minus
Very good.
200.
Minus 200. Please write down the answers what we are discussing, children. Please write down the answers.
Ma'am, root.
Okay. Now, the third question. Which people would choose not to buy the shirt and why? Okay.
Ma'am, Leela and Srinivas would choose
Yes,
not
ma'am.
to buy
Leela
the
and
shirt.
Srinivas.
That
Okay.
is
According
wouldn't
to
fit
you,
in
it
the
is Leela
budget.
and
Arpan
Srinivas.
also.
Give me the justification why.
Ma'am, because
Ma'am, Leela and Srinivas would not buy the t-shirt because the consumer surplus will be in negative numbers.
Yes, they'll have to pay more than their
More.
budget. Okay, that's the reason. For example, Leela will have to pay 100 rupees more and Srinivas will have to pay 200 rupees more.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's why they will choose not to buy. Got it, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, session 6, everybody got the answers?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, done.
All right, let's go on to
Yes,
session
ma'am.
7. Find the consumer surplus in the following scenario. Now let's understand what is the scenario. Dheeraj, switch on your video. Dheeraj Sharma, switch on your video. All right. So let's understand what's the question. The lease of a shop is expiring and the shop owner decides to sell the remaining stock of saris at cost price. Okay. The MRP of the silk sari in his shop is 5,000. Okay. Which now prices at 2,000. What is the consumer surplus of a man who buys 5 such saris, okay, and was willing to pay the original price for each, okay? All right, so now you'll not just calculate for one sari, you'll have to give me the calculation of 5 saris. First, tell me what will be the difference.
Ma'am,
Yes,
3,000 into 3.
first
Like, ma'am,
3,000
3,000
will
into 5.
be 3,000 will be the consumer surplus for one sari, right? Yes.
Ma'am, answer will be 1,000.
Ma'am, the answer will be 15,000.
15,000, ma'am.
Yes, it will be 15,000. How did you all calculate it? Who will justify the answer?
Ma'am, can I justify?
Yes,
Ma'am,
Samriddhi.
can I?
Yes, Samriddhi.
Ma'am, first I calculated 5,000 into 5, which was the earlier price for the saris, which is equal to 25,000. Ma'am, then we
Okay.
have to calculate the price for the 5 saris at the new price, which is 2000. So 2000 into 5, 10,000. And ma'am, then I subtracted the original price, which was the price the person was willing to pay, from the price which is now 2000.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Any other way? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other way?
Ma'am, can I
Yes.
tell?
Yes, yes,
Ma'am,
go ahead.
Ma'am, first I took out the consumer surplus, which is 3,000. Then I multiplied
For
it
one
into
sari, yes. Okay, first you took out the consumer surplus of one sari. All right. So now if you will see the consumer surplus of one sari, it will be how much?
300.
300 or 3,000?
3,000.
3,000.
3,000. Okay. Then multiply 3,000 with how many saris?
Ma'am, 5.
5.
5.
Okay. So then what will be the correct answer?
15,000.
15,000. Got
15,000.
it? So both the ways is correct. But I think the other second way is more shorter, more easier. Now, on a graph, the consumer surplus in the area of the shaded region. That is, this I think we had done even earlier also, okay? That is, area is equals to 5 base into height. Calculate the consumer surplus for the graph given alongside. Can you see a graph given in the textbooks, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what you'll have to do, you'll have to calculate with this formula. Okay. You'll have to use this formula and calculate the area. Okay. So how much is the base in the graph?
Ma'am,
3.
5.
How much is the base and then how much is the height?
Ma'am, I think so the base is 5 and the height is 4.
Look into the graph which is given in your textbook, everyone.
5, I think so.
Look into your graph and tell me how much will be the base and how much will be the height.
Ma'am, the height should be.
What is the base?
Ma'am, the base is 3.
Okay. And what about the height?
5, ma'am. 5.
5.
Base is 5. All right. So now put it into this formula which is given to you in the text. Area is equals
It would
to,
be 75.
all right. Multiply.
Ma'am, I did the multiplication.
You did the
Ma'am,
multiplication.
I did also.
Ma'am, the base is 3 and the height is 5, right?
Yes.
So ma'am, the answer is 75. 5 into 5, 25
Yes.
into 3, 75.
Yes, ma'am. Answer is 75.
Okay, good. Everybody got the answer?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Now session 7, everybody understood?
Ma'am, I didn't understand the question too. How did they get the
Base is 3. Who is that?
Understand.
Which student is that? I think
Ma'am.
it is
Tashif.
Tashif. Tashif, base is 3. You have to multiply by height, which is 5. Okay.
Yes,
3 5s is what?
15.
And then if you multiply 15 with 5,
Ma'am, 75. Yes, ma'am.
got the answer?
Yes.
All right. Next is session 8. Make a mind map showing the different factors that influence consumer behavior. You remember we had done a entire topic on factors which influence consumers' behavior, right? Can we just discuss before putting it into a form of a mind map? What are the factors when you go to buy anything? What factors are going to influence the consumer?
Ma'am, can I tell?
One by one, yes.
Ma'am,
Yes,
price.
price, very good. Price will
And
affect
quality also.
quality, price. What else?
Ma'am, our budget.
Your budget, correct. Okay.
Ma'am, quality.
It's done. Quality is done.
And
Ma'am,
ma'am, utility.
Ma'am, permission.
Ma'am, utility.
Yes.
Utility, very good. Utility, very
Ma'am,
good.
permission.
Ma'am, brand.
Brand,
Durability.
very good. Brand. That's right.
Durability. Durability.
Okay, very good. Durability.
Ma'am, permission.
In
Warranty,
durability, you will
ma'am,
come.
want or a need?
1 minute. In durability, you can include expiry also, right? If you all are buying any
Warranty.
medicines.
Yes, ma'am. Expiry date.
Yes, so that will be included in durability. Yes, somebody else was saying something.
Need and want.
No, it is done in the
Permission.
utility only. It is same.
Ma'am,
It's
permission.
It's done. Utility means need only, na? Only if you
Ma'am,
need it.
permission if we are allowed to use it.
No, it's wrong. Furniture is not the correct answer.
No,
We
ma'am,
are
I am
saying
telling permission.
no, permission is not correct. I told you 2-3 lines. How can permission will be the factor to affect the consumer behavior?
And discount.
Okay, discount, sale, that also affects. Very good. Even if the person is not willing to buy, if there is a discount, if there is a sale, 50% off, the person will buy. Very good. So you got the factors. I hope you all were writing when I was discussing the factors. Okay, now use these factors and create a mind map. Okay, that when a consumer is going, he will look into so many factors.
Ma'am, is there scarcity also?
Sorry?
Scarcity of, ma'am, the first question in session 8, ma'am.
No. How can scarcity will be considered in consumer behavior? Can you justify?
Ma'am, like this pencil is limited edition, so like
Yes, you're right. Go
he
ahead.
has to buy it and it's scarcity, so we the willingness or a need of buying that, ma'am.
You are not able to justify. Is that Tashif?
Yes, ma'am.
No, Tashif, you are right, but you are not able to justify. Justify your answer. How will scarcity influence consumer behavior? Your answer is right. How will you justify but? Tashif.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
I'm like, if there is scarcity in a particular city, then the prices will rise, ma'am. So it will affect the consumer.
So if there is a scarcity of any product and the consumer is aware about the scarcity, so the consumer will end up buying more product, right? If he knows that in future he won't get that product. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Was this your point, Tashif?
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is what you wanted to say, but you were not able to put your thoughts into words. All right, good. Done the mind map, everyone. Okay, next is explain how you can find out consumer surplus with the help of an example. So each one of you can give your own example and you have to explain. First explain how will you find out consumer surplus, then give an example. Okay, that okay, this product if I'm buying for so and so price, this will be the consumer surplus. Who will tell me? Yes. Who will explain what is a consumer surplus first?
Ma'am, the person who's willing to buy a
No, first explain me the meaning. Explain me the meaning first, then give the example.
Consumer surplus is the amount anyone is going to pay minus the amount actually the person pays.
Okay. Will you use the word minus, Sad?
Okay, ma'am. Minus.
Will you use the word minus? What is the word given in the definition?
Ma'am, the difference.
Yes, it is the difference. Okay. So definitions you have to write as it is. Okay. So now you all have given me the definition of consumer surplus. Now you all give me any example of your choice.
Ma'am, the time is over.
Okay. Yeah. Just one last question. No? We'll be done. Give me one example.
Ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Sad.
Ma'am, I go to buy shoes, ma'am, and I have a budget of rupees 500.
You want to buy what?
Ma'am, I want to buy shoes, ma'am, and I have a budget of rupees 500. But ma'am, I got get to know that it is only for rupees 400. Then I have a consumer surplus of rupees 100.
100. Okay, very good. Very good. So got the answer. So now as Saad gave an example of shoes, you all can give any examples, all right, of your choice. Like I remember in the previous class, one student gave an example of a book, right?
The Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter book, right? So write that example. I'll end over here. Bye everyone. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Thank you.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye everyone. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye all of you.
Bye, ma'am.